Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Zerobaseone is back with Melting Point, the album Melting Point, not the title track Melting Point. That is Crush. I did my reaction to the album already yesterday and I mixed up what the title track would be, thinking it was Melting Point, but no, that is a B-side and the title track is Crush. So going into this, I have heard this song. I heard it for the first time yesterday, but I kind of waited a day thinking, oh, maybe I'll just kind of forget about it a little bit, and then I can go into this reaction here a little fresh. But if you want to see my first reaction as well as the album reaction, I also did Youth in the Shade yesterday right before it. Those album reactions are up over on Fourth Wall and Patreon. We're also doing Camp Zerobaseone, gonna do the second episode of that very soon, and also we've got reactions to them on the K-Star Next Door, doing a good amount of Zerobaseone stuff. I'm getting a little bit deeper into that. So we're gonna check out Crush, and then actually, because I skipped it yesterday, I'm gonna do Melting Point, the B-side, after this. So let's get right to it. Zerobaseone with Crush. Let's go. I'm already recalling this though, so that wasn't effective. You make me so supernatural. So unexpected, this chorus. I was not expecting a hard drop from them. Good look. Oh. These effects are pretty wild. Oh. It's okay, here I am. You make me so supernatural. Ooh, the instrumental at this part is so kinetic. And the MV is actually really matching it. This is a much more active music video than their first one, obviously. In Bloom, a totally different type of song. They had to make Matthew look all hard. Whoa. Ricky, the White Knight. Ah, today's vocals are so good. Model. Ah. Oh, it says Knights on his pass. Eugen, become knights. Boys become knights. This is like the transformation scene that we saw at the beginning. What I find interesting about this song is that I had mentioned, like, back when In Bloom came out, and even like diving further into their B-sides and everything, that they have a very refreshing quality. I like that they use that as their debut. I think it fits them really, really well. And I was even talking about probably during the Youth in the Shade album, right before I checked out Melting Point, that like I don't know if I could see them doing a really hard, aggressive concept. And here, you know, little did I know that the current comeback was doing that a little bit. So this goes in that direction with a really strong drop during the chorus. You have the loud brass coming in, very, very kinetic instrumental. I like how active it is. But the vocals, their tones just lend to that refreshing quality. So even though you're going to have it be more boy groupy and kind of aggressive in some ways with that drop, I don't think it really goes all the way, and I like that it doesn't go all the way because this kind of style just very much suits them, and it's doing that aggressive style, but staying very true to their sound and that refreshing quality they have, and I really, really like that about Zerobaseone. Ooh, look at that. Let's check it out again, and then we'll get on to Melting Point. So yeah, there's definitely this transformation kind of symbolism going on throughout this. He looks really small there, though, on that table. And like them hearing your call, kind of knight in shining armor, the hero. Oh, that's the same shot. That's the same shot, but without the cast, right? Right there. Very similar, at least. I like that low choreo bit. Oh, rawness from Matthew there. Wow, hold up. I want to see this scene. Dang, they turned into Metal Marios. That's cool looking. But it's like a wave. Ugh. Dude, he looks so mad. That's the thing. Talking about like an aggressive, concept, I think Gunwook and Jiwoong really would suit that. They do. It's everyone else that's a bit softer to me. God damn, I love these effects. They look so cool. Hold up, come on, YouTube. That looks so awesome. Like he's suspended. Yeah, it definitely is that kind of like I will come to your, like I'll be your shield. You make me so supernatural. What is the box though exactly? It's got like the rose and the shield on it. Those Kirkland brand coconut water? Those are Kirkland brand water bottles. Weird thing to notice, I'm sorry. Wow, he comes in with a statement. I mean, you know, when I mentioned before Jiwoong, I think Ricky also would suit that style, and he absolutely does here. But there's also an elegance to him that he works on this bridge. Woo. God, he has my favorite voice in this group. He's even got his little band-aid. He's battle worn. How it looks so soft, but he's working on this concept. I think they all pull it off because, again, they still retain their essence of Zerobaseone here, of what I kind of associate them with, at least. I think it's a good song. I like it. My favorite track off of the new album was similar to the previous album in that it was the opening track, which I already totally forget the name of. It is Take My Hand, which actually is not the opening track. Melting Point is. So, okay, that completely ruined that idea of me always really enjoying their opening tracks. This is the actual opening track of this album, Melting Point. Very confusing. Very confusing. K-pop does that, though. A title track means it's named after the album it's on. not the promoted single, but that's what K-pop takes it as. It's very weird. Let's go. Ooh, we're liking where we are already.
What happened to me? 많은 사람 속 너만 보여.
Ooh.
활짝 웃는 네 눈이 문득 마주쳐 피어나는 flash. 나란히 하늘을 따라서 반짝이는 starlight. 설레는
Oh, the supporting vocals are so nice.
시간이 흐를수록 네가 더 좋아져. 난 설레는 순간. Mail for you. 왜 이렇게 좋지 너?
Ooh.
보면 내 맘이 rollercoaster. 고장나면 자꾸만 네 옆에서 너가 내려져도 저도 feeling alright. 다시 심장이 rush 두 번이 rush 뜨거워져.
Oh, this song is polished.
손짓에 hush 순간에 rush 녹아내려. 기분
Okay, this feels like it could be a title track.
어떤 맘이 dripping into you. 따스한 눈빛 포근한 손길 햇살처럼 내 맘을 비춰와 넌 어느새 사계절을 떠나본 시간처럼 요정을 내 맘 담아 Stay with you 왜 이렇게 지친 너 너만 보면 내 맘은
This staggered intro into this chorus throws me off, but I really like how it throws me off. Oh, this might be the best song off the album. Sir. Whoa. Oh, there's so much impact. Okay, that probably is the best song off the album. So yeah, I guess it still remains true that the opening tracks are still typically my favorite because Back to Zero Base was my favorite off of Youth in the Shade, but damn, that is really good. That has impact too, just like Crush does, but this is even going further into the refreshing side, going into more of what I think in my head of Zerobaseone to be, and it works really, really well. So I already listened to this once over again. I really like Yujin's vocals on this song, Hanbin's vocals, and Ricky's as well, but they're all really solid on this. Very, very light delivery throughout this whole song. It's kind of a banger, honestly. But yeah, let me know what your favorite on the album is. And like I said, if you want to see my first reaction, I guess, to Crush, thinking it is just a B-side, please check out my Fourth Wall on my Patreon for both of their album reactions on there. As well, we've done some live stages. I think a live stage, probably going to be doing more in the future, especially if Melting Point is a promoted B-side, because I could really see great choreography to this. We've also seen plenty of variety of them on K-Star Next Door. I don't mention it because we're slowly working our way through Boys Planet. It's been months since I've released an episode, but I will get through that eventually. And also, of course, Camp Zerobaseone, which we've got one episode up and going to have another most likely within the week for episode 2. Hopefully you join us. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.